Okay, so on this question, they're giving us a bunch of data, 13 randomly selected books from the library, and they want us to figure out the mean, the sample standard deviation, first quartile, median, third quartile. So for all that, we put these into our calculator. So take all these values, put them into your calculator and into L1 in your calculator. And then when you're done, you, in fact, I'll show that right now. You can see me doing it. Okay, there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these numbers in. So go to L1. So first I hit stat, enter. There's L1. Put the numbers right down the list. 423, enter. So I type in the first one, 423, enter. By the way, if your L1 is full of stuff, just go up to the top up here, press clear and enter. It'll clear out L1. So one more time, 423, enter. 578, enter. 207. Enter. 506, enter. 18, 90, 51, 19, 389, 425, 1. Okay, so once you got them all in, you hit second and quit, then stat, go to calculate, hit enter, list L1, frequency list blank, perfect, calculate. And there's all the answers we need. So let me flash back, and I'll write out what I just did. Okay, so again, I put those in L1 and then I hit second and hit the mode quit key, second button and the mode quit, and then I hit stat and then went over to calc and hit enter. And there's all the values. Okay, so So the mean, that's the X bar, grab that one. Sample standard deviation, that's the S sub X. It's all on your screen, it's on your calculator screen. First quartile is the Q1, median, it'll say you gotta go down to see that, go hit the down arrow and you'll see that. Okay, so with all that in mind, now let's come on down to this question. Find the number of pages for a book that is 2 sampled standard deviations above the mean. What does that mean, 2 sample standard deviations above the mean? Well, if I go back, let me go grab what my mean was. My mean was, X bar was, oops, 369. And my sample standard deviation, S sub X, was 143. Okay, so with that in mind, that's what my calculator said. So to be 2 sample standard deviations above the mean, that means take that means take the mean and add 2 times your standard deviation, right? Above means add 2 above, 2 standard deviations add. So you gotta take the mean. What's the mean right here? This is the mean. So take 369 and add 2 times the standard deviation, the 143. So I hit the buttons on your calculator. I'm doing it right now. 69 plus 2 times 143. I'm getting 655. Okay. So then on the next one, Number of pages for a book that is 2 samples, 50 standard deviations. Oh, we just did that one. I'm getting lost. Number of pages. So that'd be 655 pages. There we go. All right. Next question. So next question down here says, a new 400-page book will soon be purchased. How many standard deviations from the mean is that? That is z-score. If you look back at the notes, z-score is number of standard deviations from the middle. That's what your z-score is. So it's tricky. You got to recognize that when they say how many standard deviations from the mean, they're saying, what's the z-score? And if you look at the z-score formula on the notes, it is score minus mean over standard deviation. So score, 400-page book score means what's the score for that particular item? A 400-page book minus the mean. We had the mean up here. The mean is 369, right? Get that from my calculator. Over the standard deviation, right here, standard deviation S sub x 143. Hit the buttons on your calculator. And make sure, by the way, make sure you hit enter and then hit divide. And I'm getting 0.2167. I don't know what the multiple choice options are, but something they want you to round to there. Let me see. Yeah, so 0.22. Looks like 0.22 is the option, the multiple choice option that we would choose. And so there we go.